Yo, everybody, we're live. Welcome back to Last Night We Watched. Last Night Productions, whatever you want to call it. I'm Christian. My with that Ian. And we saw Antman, the third one. Quantumania.
We did.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
So in this movie, we're back with Antman, Scott Lang, who, you know, he's living his life. He's got his wife, and it's
Are they married? Are they actually husband and wife?
It probably happened off screen.
Are they? Oh, okay.
They have different last names.
Yeah, but
Oh, they do. Yeah.
I don't know what happened with his ex, but their daughter.
Very estranged.
Yeah. They're off screen estranging.
Yes.
But his daughter is now much older than she was in the previous movie, so there's quite the time jump from the second one to the third one, and so I guess she's like really good at like sciencey shit, like Ant-Man type shit. Like she can build the what was it called, the that machine that sucks them in.
What was it, like a
The thing.
quantum scanner or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Quantum radar.
Yeah, and so because so it starts out. It shows the I already forgot her name. I didn't care too much, but
Who is daughter?
the first like 5 minutes of the movie when you're in the quantum realm with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
And they're in there, and then eventually they get sucked back in after having a pizza that they enlarge with the Ant-Man.
That reminded me
technology.
of Back to the Future 2.
Yeah,
That's the first thing I thought of. Hydrate level 4, please. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I thought of.
I wonder how that worked, because like if it's that small and you heat it up,
I don't know. Well, are you talking about in Back to the Future 2 or this?
this.
I don't know. I don't
This-
even know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah.
I kind of just turn my brain off when I watch this shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Which I think is what they want us to do.
Did they order
Yeah.
like a small pizza to
I
save
know,
some money?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
what-
enlarge it?
but how does that work? You don't. Where do you get a small pizza like that? Do they live in the universe where Back to the Future takes place? I don't fucking know.
Well, also he was
Who cares?
saying Michael Douglas was like, just gotta pinch all the pennies I can. It's like, wait, how much does that quantum juice cost?
I don't even remember that. Wow.
I think they just don't they just make it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why
We don't know.
We're stuck on the pizza. We're stuck on the intro.
Yeah.
But
It doesn't make any sense. And then they get really small into the quantum universe. Don't believe any of it.
Hey.
The pizza.
none of this is real.
The beach.
Yeah. No, but they once they're in there, they get separated into groups, and Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer are with each other, and no. I'm already fucking lost on this.
We don't need to go through the fucking. Just go see the fucking movie.
Yeah.
Go see the fucking movie and then come back and watch this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. Let's just do what we usually do and just like talk about what we thought, and then as we talk, I'm sure we'll brush upon plot points. Because I couldn't fucking like draw you a linear line of like the narrative of this fucking movie. It just like it just like spills out. It's like, okay, there you go. You know,
Yeah, pretty much.
you know, it's like, yeah, okay, there you go.
The ant family gets sucked into the quantum universe and they have to get the fuck out.
There you go.
Okay, now you said Cassie Lang is the daughter, the ant daughter.
Yeah.
played by Catherine Newton. You brought up how she's much older now. I heard a reference in Ant-Man 1. She was like an 8-year-old girl.
Yeah,
I thought the
I
blip.
think she's 6. I think she's 6 in the
Oh,
first
okay.
one.
I thought
And maybe she's 8 in the second one.
okay. In the blip, wasn't it like an 8-year gap?
Yeah, so she's probably like in her teens now.
Yeah, and that was bugging me the whole time because she's
Yeah.
like a 30-year-old woman,
Right, she's like as
playing
old as us.
a little kid.
You know, that's how it goes. you know,
Yeah,
yeah. I kind of bought it. And well, I didn't think she was like. I thought she was like maybe early 20s in college.
I looked it up. She's 26.
Yeah.
In real life.
What was she doing? What'd she get arrested for? Was she like Was she like at some like some protest or something?
Yeah.
Or was it a
over
BLM?
homeless
Should I
camps.
even reference that?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Pretty strong opening
Yeah.
to her character.
I kind of thought she was like maybe early 20s.
Yeah,
Maybe,
okay.
but maybe not. Maybe she's
I
supposed to be in her late teens. I don't know.
It bugged me. It bugged me.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm being nitpicky. Yeah, I think she was an okay character. Do you guys like Cassie Lang?
I didn't mind her. She was
Yeah.
okay. Like
It was a nice little dynamic father.
that's how I feel about the
dynamic.
like. Nothing bothered me. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's a way to sum up the movie. Like nothing bothered me. Like I wasn't pissed or anything. Like you know, it is what it is.
It was a Marvel movie.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
It was-
Exactly.
You got what
It's
you
your atypical
you
Marvel
expected.
movie.
There was nothing in this that made me like I don't know. There was nothing necessary. I mean, we got more into the quantum realm. That was like I think that was the first time we spent most of a movie in that. But
Have they ever gone to the quantum realm before?
yeah, they go there in the other Ant-Man movies, don't they?
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I haven't seen them since the theater.
Same.
Because that's
I don't remember
where
any of them either.
yeah,
Okay.
it's because Michelle Pfeiffer. That's where she is in the first one when they're trying to find her.
Okay, so she's in all of them.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I was surprised. I thought she was gonna die in the first one because I just watched the first two like the other night.
I don't remember
Okay.
at all in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but Quantum Realm's neat. Got their own little society there.
This movie reminded me, maybe it's because it's the last Marvel movie I saw, the Doctor Strange movie that came out last year. It's almost like the same plot. You know,
Kinda.
like they go into the whatever the what was it? What is it?
Multiverse?
Multiverse. Thank you. They go into whatever verse. Someone that means a lot to the character gets separated, and they're trekking through said world to get to them.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Pretty
to me,
similar.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar.
And you know, I mean, is that a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, it's not like it hindered the move. I don't know. This is just a whole bunch of like man to me. Like
I
you
think I
know,
like this
yeah.
one more than the Doctor Strange film.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think
I feel the
yeah.
same.
I'd probably say that too.
You like this one better?
Yeah,
Maybe I like this better because I like Paul Rudd better than Benedict Cumberbatch. Maybe.
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know. I feel more at ease, I guess, when he's on
I
screen.
just like him better.
I don't know. I'm more relaxed.
It's
with
more
Paul
funny.
Rudd. Yeah, he's a more funny character.
I'd like to go hang out with Paul Rudd, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm not dying to hang out with him. Nothing against the guy. It's just you know.
Which about that, they make this a lot more of a serious Ant-Man movie than the previous two. I feel like they were like because you see Ant-Man like fighting spoilers, you see Ant-Man fighting Kang, and it's pretty brutal. Like it gets like kind of like not necessarily like super violent or anything like that. You know, you can't be too like violent in a Marvel movie, but because it was they're a little more lighthearted in the previous two. You know, there's a little bit more I don't know what the word is, like just lightness,
whimsical.
yeah.
Okay.
Because there's high stakes. It's not like the world is going to end if we don't do this. It feels a lot more like that in this one compared to the other two, because the other two it's like the Spider-Man Homecoming kind of thing where it's just like a simple like, oh, I gotta stop some robbers, or I gotta stop this guy who's stealing shit,
Okay.
something simple like that.
Got it.
They don't do that in this movie. It's much higher stakes
Yeah.
because a guy like Kang, who I did like,
I thought he was the best part of the movie.
yeah, definitely. Yeah. it was just much bigger, and I don't know how I feel about having that in something like an Ant-Man movie, because that's why I like the other two better. Is it's not so crazy and like, oh my god, everything's gonna end if we don't get to this thing or do that, whatever. So yeah,
They're also Ant-Man movies, though. I don't know if Ant-Man's my favorite character ever.
No,
he's not.
I did not. I don't really give a flying fuck about Ant-Man. I've never read an Ant-Man comic.
Yeah.
No.
But having said that, I don't mind these movies. I would rather watch these than like maybe like honestly a lot of the Thor movie. The only Thor movie I remember
Yes.
liking was Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I haven't seen the newest one, so I can't comment on that. But I
Yeah,
remember the
I
first two. Dude, those movies are fucking forgettable.
They're boring as shit.
Yeah. It's a bummer because I like Natalie Portman a lot, but they're just so fucking boring.
I started watching Love and Thunder, and I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah.
Not that it was boring, but got the kind of humor that I feel like they're going to be going, or they did go for, is just like too much.
Well, what about the humor in this? How do you guys feel about the humor in this movie?
It was still, the Ant-Man type of humor. Michael Douglas and Ant-Man are funny.
I don't know. Some of it didn't land for me. Probably that gloopy guy was more for the kids.
Yeah.
He's
Gloopy?
like, I don't have any holes.
The
I don't
holes.
have any holes.
Yeah.
And then he gets the holes, and then all the kids are probably going, yeah, he got the holes.
Yeah,
Whoa."
I remember the
Yeah.
theater getting a big laugh at when they're making fun of Scott Lang because he wrote a book,
Mm.
and they're all like at the dinner table eating the hydrated pizza, and Michelle Pfeiffer is like, "Oh, did you write about that in your book?" The whole theater laughed except for myself. I was like, I didn't really find that funny,
Yeah.
but there was
You
some
didn't
stuff.
see the sign that said,
Yeah,
"He's
the
playing."
applause. Yeah, laugh. Yeah. But there was some stuff that I thought was
A
funny.
couple of
like,
jokes were good.
yeah.
There wasn't a lot of laughter in my theater. There
There
was only like
I mean,
7 people in my theater. I had like the
there was
whole
little
back row.
kids.
Oh,
There was
really?
like
Yeah.
3, 4, 5-year-olds in the fucking theater.
See,
was
I went at like 5:10, which
Mm.
I thought would be a good idea because everybody's getting off of work.
Right.
I don't. Hopefully, there's
Oh, this is a movie that you should definitely take time off work to go see.
yeah.
Okay.
No.
No. Don't take time off work for this movie.
Yeah, no.
Finish your work day.
Unless you're a big Ant-Man person.
Even then, come on, really.
Are there
What?
big Ant-Man people?
Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah.
The really
They
small
probably
ones?
say they are, but are they really?
Real-
there's
real teeny
always-
Ant-Man people.
Yeah, there's always like that small fraction of people who are like that one superhero that isn't very.
How old is Ant-Man? Like the comic book? Like it was like the 60s maybe? That's when they started.
Probably around there, yeah.
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 I feel like all the fans are dead now.
Jesus.
Maybe.
The writing credits in IMDb go out to Jack Kirby, who is dead, and Jeff
Oh.
Loveness.
I don't know who Jeff Loveness is. I know Jack Kirby came up with a lot of Marvel stuff back in the day.
Mhm.
Looks like a nice guy, I suppose.
This is what he looks like.
Hey.
Hey guys, finish my sandwich.
I wrote the new Ant-Man movie.
Yeah.
So Jack Kirby created. I think Jack Kirby got screwed. I could be horribly wrong. I think Jack Kirby kind of got screwed over by Stan Lee in a lot of things of like what was created by like whom. It's like when you think it's Marvel, you think, oh yeah, it's Stan Lee, but I think Jack Kirby like had a lot more to do with it than people think. I think.
I've heard of that.
Same thing happened with Batman too.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Oh.
Interesting. But something I discovered while watching the first 2 Ant-Men, he controls ants.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about. I was like, they call him Ant-Man because he turns into the size of an ant, but then he starts controlling ants, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then he does that thing, where he's like multiplying a bunch of times, and then he like gets all the way up to the big. I forgot the name of the thing because I didn't care. The spinny thing.
The object
Yeah.
of the film.
I don't even remember what he was trying to get to. I remember it looked cool.
It was like
Yeah.
Kang's engine.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was like, it's like when he controls the ants, but it's like all him. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That was kind of an interesting sequence. I actually really like that one.
Oh yeah, it wasn't bad.
What do you remember what they were calling it? You're
No.
suffering from like multi dimensions or something.
Oh, I forget.
Lack of molecules.
Or you're just going crazy.
Conundrum. I forget. I know you're talking about, Carlos, and I forget. I just.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
how I should have taken notes during Antman and the Quantumania. We also got an appearance by Bill Murray. I like
Right.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
little cameo.
Pretty random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We were texting each other afterwards. We thought he
Right.
was canceled.
Yeah. I guess they
Yeah.
filmed this before he was canceled. I don't know. I guess really anybody's cancelable. I guess maybe they just don't care. I don't know.
He's back, baby.
Yeah, he's back.
Bill Murray's back. And he's
He's
gonna.
back.
What was he doing? He was like harassing people on set.
Yeah, I mean it's been known for a long time he's not a nice guy.
Yeah.
But now people care for some now all of a sudden people care.
Christian, since you watched the last two Ant-Man, wasn't the quantum realm like supposed to be super empty and devoid of any life forms? I think I remember like tardigrades, but
yeah, pretty like mostly empty. That was like that was supposed to be like the thing where you're like, oh, there's people here. Oh.
Yeah, that was weird because I remember Michelle Pfeiffer's character, she was like, I've been trapped down here for 30 years.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, you're just alone down there? How'd you even survive?
Right.
And she never found any of those people?
Well, I guess apparently she did.
Kang created all that though? Was that how that happened?
Did he create Bill Murray too?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was weird.
Marvel fans are gonna watch this and be like, "These guys don't know what they're talking about. God, why'd they even go watch this movie?"
That's Juan right now.
Yeah,
Really?
Well, you should have.
Comment down below.
You should have showed up and
Let us know.
gave us the rundown.
The reality is we just don't care as much as you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I would say, this one's definitely better than the newest Thor film.
Okay.
The newest Doctor Strange.
Did anybody see the new Black Panther?
I did not.
I didn't either.
I think I liked it better than the new Black Panther.
Okay.
Because it wasn't as long.
That's what I was gonna say. This is at least 2 hours with the
Yeah.
credits, so that was nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't a 3-hour film.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
thank God. Could you imagine? Oh,
Yeah, this was 2 hours and 5
Yeesh.
minutes versus
Yeah,
3 hours of
that-
Black Panther.
yeah. Yeah.
So I think it was better than all three of those films, but I don't think it beat Morbius. It didn't beat Morbius this time, guys. We're still looking out for
that makes
the one who
sense.
could beat him. Maybe Morbius 2.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so this film's titled Ant-Man and the Wasp. I felt like we got like the least amount
Is
of
it really
time.
called Antman and the Wasp and the Like you go up?
It's Antman and the Wasp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
I
we
didn't know
got
that.
very little Wasp in this one.
Yeah.
And she like
Yeah.
rarely talked.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
think
funny.
they deleted
I
all of
didn't
her
even know
scenes
that.
because she's canceled too?
Maybe so.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. She's very problematic.
It felt more like
Hmm.
Ant-Man and his daughter, the movie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Ant-Man Jr.
Ant-Man and Kang.
Yeah.
That was probably my other gripe too, was how little Wasp time there was, even though she's in the
Yeah.
title.
Right. That's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even know she was in the title. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I thought Michael Douglas was a lot of fun in
He's
this one.
fine. Yeah, he's just there to be, Michael Douglas, I suppose. Yeah, we were kind of making fun of whatever the fuck his name is before. Modark?
Modark.
Modak, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
I'm glad that they introduced that character finally.
I know that character.
Modark.
I don't know if I read it or I've seen it how do you guys know that character?
From Patton Oswalt. That's the only reason I know about the character.
Carlos, how do you know that character?
Didn't they make a cartoon recently of MODOK? He got his
Maybe.
own series. It was
okay,
only like 1 or
maybe.
2 seasons.
I know that character. It might have been just from the comics I used to read, but yeah, I thought he looked so stupid in this. I don't know if that's the point.
The CGI was really bad.
Yeah.
It looked like I was watching Spy Kids 3.
Yes. Yeah. Once he said that, I was like, oh my God, yes, totally.
Yeah.
Any of the Spy Kids movies.
I did
Yeah.
like that we got to see his misshapen body though. His
Yeah.
like ass cheeks
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah, that was
We're all pointing at it in the theater. What?
yeah, that was cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the CGI in this film was pretty iffy in a couple spots,
Yeah.
I would say. More than a couple spots.
I agree.
But then in others, it looked really beautiful, and I mean, like the
Yeah.
whole film has that beautiful background. I mean, does this look CGI to you? I mean, it kind of does. That they're on like a green screen.
It doesn't look horrible.
Yeah, but some points of it was like really bad looking.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the prequels at points, like where at the there's a bunch of like the clone troopers and Attack of the Clones. You guys know what I'm talking about?
No.
Remember so there's parts where like doesn't King have like an army or something, and they're all lined up.
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
I
right.
was
Yeah,
like, I
he's
feel like
like
I'm
looking
watching
down.
this.
From the
Yeah, I feel like
Citadel.
I'm watching the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Put the Imperial March over it.
Yeah, wherever the fuck music they had over that in that movie.
Do you guys think, are they trying to make Kang the next Thanos?
I think
You
so,
think?
yeah.
Is that what the thing is here?
Okay, should we put up the spoiler thing? Did you guys saw the end thing, right? Guess we'll put up the spoilers.
Which end?
The end, the very end.
Oh, the after credits.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Should I say fucking yeah. So like they go back, it's like back in time, and he's George Washington Carver and Loki and Owen Wilson or what. I haven't watched Loki, so
Oh yeah, so you gotta watch
Yeah.
Loki.
I don't know what the fuck that's about.
I think that was
He
just
shows
a
up.
teaser for Loki season 2.
Right, that's what my buddies told me. Yeah, that I'm like, I don't. Okay,
It's Loki, bro. It's Loki.
Who cares?
If you watch season 1, bro, you'd get it.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was the other
Sorry.
one? Oh, the other.
But did you guys
after
care? Did
credit.
you guys freak out and go nuts when you saw it? Like, I don't like. It was just like, okay, now they're back in time, and
Having watched,
he invented peanut butter, and he's showing everybody peanut butter. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I don't know.
having
Is this
having
really
watched-
supposed to get people out of their seats? Like,
Yeah, having watched Loki, I wasn't like wowed, but I was like,
Okay.
oh, okay, well, yeah, he shows up at the Kang character shows up in Loki,
Yeah,
and
that's his first appearance as Loki series.
right. So is the end credits a prequel then?
No, I think it's season 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just continuing the story.
Okay. So they
But-
go back in time in the Loki show?
Yeah, he time jumps all
Yeah.
over the place.
Oh, okay.
But my favorite Back to the Future is number 3, so I'm glad they're
Mm.
going back in time. Let's get some of that old timey stuff in there.
Yes.
Shoot King with the
Yeah.
musket, bruh.
oh yeah,
Taken out by some antique.
The other after credit was like the army of kings assembling in their like assembly hall, and they're all gonna figure out what to do now that the Quantumania king is dead.
Yeah, one of them's like a pharaoh, and then like
Yeah, what the hell?
again, I was just like, I don't care. Sorry, Marvel, but I do not care.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
yeah.
Did you like King in this one in Ant-Man?
Yeah, I did.
No, I did. I thought he was a good menacing villain.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I thought it was the best part of the movie. Jonathan Majors is his name. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know if I've ever seen him in anything else, but yeah, like he's just like he was very intimidating. Yeah, I thought he was probably the best part of the movie. He's the only part of the movie I could actually kind of take seriously. In a way, it's like, are we supposed to take any of this seriously? Probably not. It's Ant-Man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when he was on the screen, I was like, oh, holy shit! Like this guy's pretty intimidating. You got a comment? Be like, you guys are dumb. I care either. Why was that the post-credit scene? I don't know. RL.
To let you
I
know.
don't know.
To let you know that King's coming back, baby. What is this? The start of phase 5?
Yeah. Which we were all like, wait, we're on phase 5? There's 5 phases? What?
I don't know what all the phases are.
There's something. Something that I as of yet don't care about. They're all just side quests after the Infinity Saga. Like Thanos has been defeated. There's all these like new things happening. Okay,
The only thing
why am I supposed to care?
like Spider-Man was good. But other than that, yeah, they've all been just like, Shang-Chi was okay. Eternals was fucking boring.
I heard.
Doctor Strange was okay. Like it's all just like meh.
I'm wondering if King can live up to Thanos's stature, because Thanos had to collect all of his gems for his glove, and then he's able to wipe out half of the population. Whereas Kang, he just got beat by Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. That's a good question. I think maybe screen presence. He was a little. I think he was more intimidating, to be honest with you.
Really?
A little
Then
bit.
Thanos?
Maybe a little bit.
Well, he might be being the
I never
next
found Thanos that great to be a. This might be controversial. I don't think Thanos is really all that great of a villain, personally.
Oh, you think he's overrated?
His what he does is like it's what he does that's so like, oh my god. It's not necessarily the character itself. Does that make sense? His actions are the things that are just like holy shit. But the actual character and the like just Josh Brolin's just like meh.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
laser beam hands that can disintegrate you in a second. Is that what
Well,
you're
not
saying?
even that. It's just like, you know, like I like when I think of a villain, I want them to be like scary. You know, I'd be like, oh god, like Darth Vader. When you see Darth Vader, like, oh, you don't want to fuck with that guy just by like looking at him.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I felt with Kang. With Thanos, it's just like you look like a purple dildo. Like you're not, yeah, like you're not that threatening, dude.
Grimace.
Yeah, but it's what he does. You know, he wipes out half the population. That's like, okay, this guy, yeah, don't fuck with this guy. But I prefer. That's just a personal preference, I suppose. I think when a villain. Oh, excuse me. I feel like fucking Rick from Rick and Morty. When a villain actually is intimidating and sort of is menacing, that's what I think makes a great villain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's a great villain, but it was good. I thought he was a very good antagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he's definitely intimidating. Jonathan Majors. That final fight scene was really good. Reminded me almost like of a Metal Gear Solid boss fight.
One of the guys we saw it with, he's like, oh, he just gets carried out by a bunch of ants. I was like, yeah, that was kind of. But he comes back and then they do. But at first, it's kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
But at least they kind of rectified it a little bit.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Yeah.
He's a fiery dude, though.
Well,
sure.
I came into the movie and I said, if we're gonna go see the third Ant-Man movie, I want ants, and I think we got enough ants at least.
Yeah, there's
towards the end.
ants. Yeah,
a lot of ants at the end.
Yeah,
I wanted more throughout though.
Did Michael Douglas bring him in or something?
Yeah,
yeah, he's like Gandalf.
Yeah,
so he's the Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah,
the ants. I wonder if they'll come back above ground now.
I don't know. That's a good question.
All right, what do you guys rate this one?
I'll give it a 3.
A 3.5.
0.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excuse me.
It was like, you know, I liked it better than like the last 2 Marvel movies I saw in theaters, I think. Unless one of those 2 was Spider-Man. I didn't like it better than Spider-Man. But yeah, regardless, it wasn't, you know, it didn't blow me away necessarily. Kang is a really cool character. He is menacing, like you said. You know, I'd like to see more of him. Just, you know, in like a larger scale. I hope whatever movie he is in next, I care more about what's happening as a whole. Because generally I wasn't crazy about like the entire like, oh my god, we gotta get back. Kang's gonna do the thing and he's gonna eliminate a universe. Like, I don't know, just make me care more about the fact that he's gonna eliminate it in some way that I can't really describe in words right now. But yeah. So overall, it was cool. You know, nice little Marvel adventure.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
I think that's pretty much what these are now. I'm just looking at them as comic books and I'm just going for the spectacle. Yeah. There's not really a lot of substance. I don't think that we got a lot of character development from like Michael Douglas or a little bit more for Michelle Pfeiffer's character. Like 0 for Evangeline Lilly's character.
Yeah.
The Wasp.
Yeah. Now you mention it. Yeah. They really kind of just like threw it to the wayside.
Yeah. I don't know. We got into the action really quick. You know, we got sucked down to the quantum realm immediately, and we got all this visuals started going really quick. I appreciated that. Like we were saying, it's a short film, 2 hours. I mean, shorter.
Right.
Good pacing, I think, and definitely want more of Jonathan Majors as King. He was pretty scary in this one. I think you're right. He is probably one of the best parts of this film. Yeah, it was a good spectacle, but the CGI in certain parts was really pretty bad looking with like MODOK's face and a couple of the like close-up shots. I think I'm right around there with you, Christian. I think it's like a passing grade because it's a good film. Definitely not the best one out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but you know, it's passing. I think all three Ant-Man films are definitely like, hey, that was good. I didn't waste my money at least. You know, that's how it feels when you walk out of these. I give it a 3 out of 5, guys. 3 out of 5.
Nice.
I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I feel the exact same. It's like it's not a bad movie.
No,
you know, it's not a bad like. I know we didn't even talk about it, it's getting pretty shitty reviews.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it wasn't that bad. Like I wasn't pissed or anything, but you know, I knew I wasn't gonna be like blown away, so I think I went in with the right expectations. And yeah, you know, it's just another Ant-Man movie. It was fine, you know. Some things could have been better, but at the same time, some things could have been worse. You know, it had a good villain, which I appreciated. Roger Ebert once said, "Your movie is only as good as the villain that it has."
Oh yeah.
And I guess I don't know if that applies to this movie, but you know, regardless, it had a pretty decent villain. You know, the humor, some of it was kind of fell flat, but there was one thing that I thought was a little funny when like Cassie, Ant-Man's daughter, is just like, don't be a dick. He's like, yeah, but look at me, I'm a dick. And then it was kind of funny, you know, like okay, well, you know, I don't know. It was what it was. 3 out of 5. It's, if you had any like interest in seeing it, yeah, sure, go see it. If you're a Marvel fan, yeah, go see it. You know, if you just want to get out this weekend and, you know, be in the outside world, yeah, go see it. You know,
President's Day weekend. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, the 3-day weekend. So
we were talking about the humor in the first two. I think they both had Lewis, his like friend.
Michael Pena, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna bring him up. Yeah,
no, Michael Pena.
I know that would have been. I mean, maybe it's just.
And
Maybe he just wouldn't have fit in the one. I don't know. But
they already fit like a whole
I have
family.
to say, I remember him being pretty funny.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And T.I.
That's right. I forget. Well, is it T? But T.I.'s canceled too, right? I forget.
Oh no,
there's so many fucking canceled people nowadays. Forget who's canceled, who's not canceled. Anyway,
we're canceled. Next weekend though, Cocaine Bear comes out. I think that we're gonna go try to see that one in the theaters.
Yeah, no, I'm down if you guys are down.
Ray Liotta's final film.
Yeah,
The Cocaine Bear.
Yep.
I'm excited because it's directed by that actress
Elizabeth Banks.
Banks. Yeah, I want to see what she's cooking up.
Right.
Might be a crazy one.
Are you the one who brought up? Someone brought up she directed the last Charlie's Angels movie.
What?
Yeah, which I heard was really bad.
Oh no,
I've never seen a Charlie's Angels movie all the way through, so I can't really talk about those movies.
Yeah,
same.
But yeah, you know, it looks fun.
Yeah,
looks like a fun movie.
Wednesday we'll be streaming our what we watched last week. So jump in the comments with what you've been watching on Wednesday. Other than that, guys, I think we should get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. As they said in Ant-Man 3, up, and away. Yeah.